Okay, I don't know how well you're going to see this because I can't really see into the screen of the camera because it's sun's bright, but it's this short pipe here, just there, that we seem to be missing. Hey guys, what's up? We are back on the Jeep. She has had overnight to dry and is looking good. So what we're probably going to do today, there's a few more parts there to spray up this morning. I just got them cleaned up and painted last night, and I'm going to start with a little bit of assembly. First thing we're going to do is probably the brake lines. I think that's going to be the easiest one. Get them into place and then we can figure out what brackets and everything, because there are some brackets to go on the brakes. Where are they? There's one of them there. Got some bits like that to go on, and yeah, just bits here and there basically. So that's going to be the plan for this morning, is just to go around getting all of these bits, lay the brake lines in. We've got them, they're all brand new and actually quite handily. They come from Jeep parts here in the UK, and they are all individually labelled. So yeah, makes it much simpler. We're not sitting trying to figure out which one goes where and why and what have you. So yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so we have got the brake lines laid out. I need to go and double check them again, because we appear to be missing one for that front end. I need to look at the manual just to make sure there's not some sort of weird flexi or something that goes over there. So yeah, but master cylinder to rear, both rears are there. Master cylinder to front, and we've got the front there. Nothing there. The other thing I've pulled out, I've got the shocks out there. They are already green, but they are US military green. This is going into a British military green. Okay, I don't know how well you're going to see this because I can't really see into the screen of the camera because it's sun's bright, but it's this short pipe here, just there, that we seem to be missing. So I'll have to have a look around, just double check, make sure it just hasn't been tucked into another package or something. So I will be right back. No, we're good, I found it. It was just stapled to one of the other brake lines. So yeah, it means we've got them all. So I'm going to go and sort the flexes out, and then the brackets, and we'll start doing some assembly. Okay, so we now have the flexible hoses sorted out. We've actually got two sets here. That is for another project, not mine, someone else's, but ordered them all together. Anyway, so we've got front flexi. These go to those metal cross pieces. This flexi from the axle housing to there. Okay, and the real one, which goes from there down to there. Found the T-pieces, that's what we're missing, T-pieces. Hi, let's go searching. So, one of the benefits of having buddies with a lot of wartime stuff, especially when you're putting something like this together that you didn't dismantle, you need something to take references from. And I need to know, there's a bracket down here on the frame somewhere, and I need to figure out which direction it points in, basically. Either it leans forward or it leans back, I don't know which. So anyway, it's down there somewhere. Let me put this camera to one side so I can just stick my head under there and find it. Okay, so that there is said bracket. It goes on that away. Okay, so with the master cylinder mounted there, where are we at? There, this will then go on something like that. Cool. Well, there we go, master cylinder is now mounted and that bracket is pointing in the right direction. So I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to move to the rear and start assembling the brake lines forward. So yeah, let's get to it. Well, we're doing okay there. That's everything in there and tightened up except for that bracket there, because I have managed to drop the little tiny nut into the grass and I can't find it. So I've been going back and forth with a magnet. It's down there somewhere. I mean, I had a hand under there and it dropped and it's gone in the twilight zone. So I'm going to have to source a little nut for that. But next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run this metal line in, which actually feeds into the chassis. So this could be fun. Not exactly sure how to do that, but guess I'm going to find out, so let's get on with it. So I do have the pipe run so far in there, you can't actually see it because it's under the frame, it's inside the frame, but I'm not sure where we're at. I think that's it in there if you can see it, but I'm not sure where it goes from here. I don't think it comes out up there, so I'm assuming it pops out here somewhere and curls around, but I'm going to have a look at the other one just to be sure. Okay, I don't even think I'll be able to see up there because I'm having to feel it with my hand, but the pipe actually comes up and just out in front of the master cylinder. The frame is different though. This is an open channel frame. On the one we're building, it is a closed channel. So yeah, that has made a bit of a difference there. This one, I think we'll have to play it by ear. So this is where we have the difference. On the other frame, this is all open, comes to there, then there's a plate in there to mount the master cylinder, and then it's open from there forward, where this one isn't. And basically the pipe comes out and just curls around just there, and we can't do that. So, need to figure this one out. I may just nip in and have a quick cup of coffee, have a look online, see if anybody else is building one of these GPWs and see how they've done it. Okay, so I've got this figured. Basically, they brought it out just there, and yeah, where this would normally angle there, what they've done is just bent the pipe up. So yeah, do have to find that adapter for there though. That's the one thing we are missing. Need to locate that. I'm not sure where it is. Anyway, I'm going to continue getting this back end all fastened up, and because that will dictate exactly where that will lie. And once we get this in place, you know, this is kind of fixed, we can then play around with that to get it set up correctly. Okay, so I have searched absolutely everywhere and I cannot find this thing, so I've got to assume we don't have it. We don't have one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a cup of coffee, have 5 minutes, and I'm going to just start from the front here and work my way to the master cylinder. That's really all I can do. The other thing that I'm probably going to do today is I might put, I would like to paint the shock absorbers. I've got the gas tank over there. That needs to be painted. So I'll see how the day plays out, I might get them done. But yeah, otherwise I'm just going to keep plugging away with this, so see you soon. Oh, there we go. I've gone basically as far as I can with the brakes right now. Everything, all four wheels are done. Cross-axle piping is all done and secured. Right up to this point here, we do not have the clip to secure him there. The one that's in the kit is too small, it doesn't fit. So, and we've got the metal line run all the way through the body, well, the frame. Comes out here. We do need a bracket for under there. Got all the rear axle done. So everything over there is done and dusted. I am going to connect that pipe up to the metal one just so it's not hanging down there, and it'll stop everything from flopping around a bit. And then all I've got to do is find a nut and bolt for there because I've lost the damn nut. So yeah, so far overall not a bad day, really not a bad day at all. Yeah, it's come along quite nicely. Well, here she is back on her wheels. Obviously these aren't the correct wheels, but yeah, she's a roller again. I think tomorrow we'll concentrate, get that tank painted, get those shocks painted. I don't know what else. We'll have to play it by ear. We've got the transmission. We're waiting on universal joints, so might be able to get the transmission in. That would actually be a good move. Can't do anything else on the steering. Might get the steering box mounted if I can find it. I know it's here somewhere. So, but yeah. Yeah, I know it doesn't look much, but these little bits, they take the time. It's as simple as that, you know. And that's one of the reasons why I no longer repair vehicles for people, like modern vehicles, because it's like, oh well, that'll only take you an hour. And it's like, no, that's a 2-day job. Oh, and it's like, no, you know, you want it fixing, you know, this is what it is. So yeah, that's why I like doing stuff like this still. But and Andy's a buddy, so he understands. He knows how these things go. But for most people now, the answer is no. I just don't do repairs on other people's vehicles. I mean, the Suzuki that I did a little while back, the one with the Jeep body on it, again, that was for a buddy. So you know, that's a little different. But anybody comes knocking, can you fix my car? It's like, nah. Sorry, but don't do that anymore. Anyway, it's looking, I don't know how well you can see that, there's one horrendous black cloud hovering overhead, so I'm going to pack all the tools up and I may just call it a night, or call it a day. So, yeah, let's get this all sorted out before the rain comes. Well, here we go, another day and all that. So, main focus today is just getting stuff painted, see what else we can get on the frame here. But primarily, I want to get stuff painted. Gas tank over there, shocks. Don't know how well you'll be able to see this on the camera, but these are actually in the US military green. And that is the British military green. I think that'll show up. Anyway, the US green tends to be a lot more olive in colour, where the British one has a lot more blue in it. So, get them hung up and get them painted later. Get the gas tank cleaned up, get that all painted up, and yeah. I just made a discovery. Okay, I know it doesn't take much to entertain me these days. Shock chimes. I wonder if I could market these. You know, a relaxation tool for the workshop. You know the type of day that I'm talking about. You're 4 hours into a 5-minute job. Yeah. Well, got the column out now, and it's primed. From here on down over, that's going to be brush painted. There's some bits in there that don't need to be coated in paint, and masking them up is going to take half the day. It's under the vehicle and out of sight, so but we'll spray paint this top part. Obviously got the shock absorbers there, got the engine mounts there, they are ready to be painted. So yeah, oh, gas tank is over there. So everything's now basically coated up. I've got a couple of little bits along the tops here to touch up. Engine mounts are done, gas tank over there is done, steering column's done. So what I'm going to get on with now is I've got a few little holes to drill here and there. Well, actually just to drill out. So that goes onto there, but the holes aren't big enough, so I've got those to enlarge. Then I've got one over here. Now this fuel line, this brake line that I was talking about yesterday. Now I've been looking on the other Jeep, and on that it is actually just, there's a hole just drilled in the frame kind of under there. So I'm going to go over and take a look at it now, see exactly where it's drilled, and I'm just going to come back and just mirror it on here. So it's not bad. It's warm today, and we're being eaten alive with friggin' insects. I think I mentioned that earlier, or did I don't know, but it's unusual here. We don't normally have problems with insects, but certainly do today. There you go, that's the fella there, and it looks like he's right in the middle. Okay, problem solved. Okay, so sometimes even the best of us have brain thoughts, and this is one of them. Yes, I've sat here and messed about getting the bolt in from the inside and getting this all nicely bolted up, and I realised there's a problem with it. And unless you're into Jeeps, you're probably not going to know what it is. But yeah, my problem is that that goes on the inside, not on the outside. So yeah, there we go. Whatever. Okay, so we are moving along nicely today. All the painted parts are now in there. Well, most of them. Mounting pushers for the shocks are there. I'm going to put them in a bag, put them away somewhere safe. Rear brake line is installed. Bracket is put on the right side. Steering column is all painted. Shocks over there, and engine mounts are painted. Yeah, it's all done nicely. I'm going to stick it inside out of the way so it doesn't come to any harm. And yeah, shocks, did I mention shocks? Yeah, I think I did. But bracket of something, I don't remember what. But yeah, this has rolled along quite nicely there. What's going to happen after this is, once we've finished up today, we'll leave it all sitting over the weekend, and I've got a few jobs to do around the place here, and yeah, then we'll come back to it on either Monday or Tuesday. Transmission transfer case, we've now got that in here. Bell housing, of course, that may need to be sandblasted and painted, I don't know yet. But yeah, transit update. Hey guys, I am still working on the Transit, although by now you probably have seen a Jeep video go out. That was, a lot of the footage was shot earlier in the year, so yeah, but just waiting on a couple of things for this, and once they're here I'll get the interior finished, and then that's it, I'll get in for inspection, MOT, and yeah, I want this finished. It is first week in July. I want this finished by the end of the month because I do have someone coming to see it. They've been interested in it for a while, they've been following the videos, so but yeah, they want to come and see it in real life, so I want to have it finished, well, for them, because they want to have it available at the beginning of August when they have vacation time. So yeah, you will be seeing more stuff on the Transit. I haven't abandoned it. Well, I think I'm going to bring the video to a close. We've gotten a lot done, but now we're kind of waiting for parts. Steering components, it's Friday today, they should be here Monday or Tuesday of next week. So yeah, I do have some other jobs to do around here, like I think I said earlier. So over the weekend I'm going to get them done, and yeah, we should be back to this next week, and again, hopefully we'll have transmission and maybe even the engine in by then. So So that's it. That's it for now. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this project. I know I am. It's just a refreshing change. So yeah, don't neglect your projects or your family, and yeah, have a good one.